briefed at the White House. Let's just go speak to Hunter Fairs, who joins us on the line. He's an eyewitness. Hunter, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Just tell me where you are and what you're seeing at the moment.
So, currently I'm on Chambers Street. I was commuting down to my school this morning, and we stopped at Port Authority on 42nd Street. And over my headphones, I heard this loud bang. And then I looked out the window and I saw a couple of police officers walking towards the sound. And then all of a sudden, just everybody took off running in the opposite direction.
And what were you doing when you heard the explosion? Did you run?
I couldn't. Everyone on the train, I wanted to get off the train. I didn't feel like that was probably the safest thing for me to be at or to be on. But everyone, it was just too crazy. Everyone started freaking out on the train, and people were laying down. And some people were it was hard to block the entrance because it's fairly crowded when you're commuting in the morning, especially around 42nd.
And so, what happened at that point? Did the train stop? Were you evacuated?
The train actually, so after everyone started running, the train closed the doors, and then it left 42nd Street, and just it kept going on down, stopped at 34th, and then kept moving.
So pretty much, they're going into all this. I didn't listen to it at first this morning, but they do have a guy in custody right now from all that crap that happened yesterday. They do say it was. Hey, have a good one, Shauna. Hey, check your PM. I left you a couple of messages on there, so we can calculate some stuff up and get Eddie some help. But they do. Uh-oh, somebody lost signal. They do have a guy in custody or whatnot. So, it sucks to see shit like that happen, but it is what it is. They can try all damn day long. I mean, there was videos that we did see yesterday of it actually happening, and he pretty much hurt himself. There was other people hurt, but they do see that it was planned out because it was at a busy time during the day in New York. And they always pick New York because there's so many people down there. That just shows, be aware of your surroundings. You don't have to be paranoid going out in public. Just be aware of your surroundings. People that may be yes, it's cold outside. We know it's cold outside. So, yes, people are going to wear more clothes and stuff like that, but you can tell if somebody's hiding something. You can tell if something kind of looks off or whatnot, and just report it. If you think somebody's something somewhere, just report it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this guy had a pipe bomb strapped to him. He's probably, I know he had a hoodie on. He was probably wearing multiple layers of clothes that, to conceal it. And they did put out there that he was, a ISIS follower or something of the sort. Some stuff that Ghost put out yesterday. So, where you at, bub? Oh, he's on hold. He must be talking to somebody else. All right, so let's get into another little comedy bit there. Who do we want to hear? Let's jump into, I'll play one of Ron's. Even though Ron, good luck on your test or whatnot, buddy. We'll play. Oh, are you back? Ghost.
Oh. I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
You're good. You're good. I just had a little issue I had to take care of real quick.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go into a little skit by Raul Sanchez. This is for you, Ron. Oh, I might have to start it over. Yep.
I was in the Army for 4 years, and I know nobody believes me when I say it. Every time. Shut up. You didn't say nothing. No, it's true. But most of the time when I say it, people just kind of stay quiet because they they see me because I'm a little dude and they're like, "What? You don't even have shoulders." Like, don't they issue you shoulders in the army? That's true, man. I was airborne infantry. I used to jump out of airplanes. Yeah. It's a scary fucking thing. Scariest shit ever, man. Cause I'm a little dude. Every time I jumped out, it took me like 3 times longer than everybody to get to the fucking ground. Like at one point, the parachute was beneath me. I was like, what the fuck? The parachute is using me to lower itself safely. But it was true, man. I always had to deal with that shit, being a small dude in the army, you know? Like, we used to do this thing called the buddy carry, right? And what the buddy carry is, it's an exercise where what you do is you carry your buddy, right? And then when you get tired, you put him down, and then he carries you. Right? You do this for a couple of miles until the exercise is over, right? But what I used to do is I used to always pair up with my friend McGinley, right? Because we were kind of the same size. And one day the platoon sergeant caught a hold of what we were doing, and he got really angry. He goes, "Hey, you 2 motherfuckers, come here! What the fuck are you doing?" And I go, "Oh, we're doing the buddy carry, sergeant." He goes, "Yeah, why you 2 motherfuckers always getting together when we do the buddy carry?" And I go, "Because we're the same size, sergeant." He goes, "Yeah, is that what you think? You think when you're out there in the shit, somebody gets hit, it's always going to be somebody the same size as you?" And I go, I don't know. He goes, "Rabideau, come here!" Now, Rabideau was our machine gunner, this big fucking monster of a man. And he brings him over and he goes, "Now what happens if you, McGinley, and Rabideau are out there in the shit and Rabideau's the one that gets hit? What are you going to do then?" I go, "Well, sergeant, you know, I do what I have to do. You know, I would man up and I shoot McGinley in the leg and carry. Hey, somebody's got to get Rabideau! I gotta get McGinley out of here! He's my best friend! Somebody get him! That's why I always practice with McGinley! Because I know when shit goes down, McGinley's getting shot. He got so mad at me, he made me carry Rabideau for the rest of the exercise, which looked fucking ridiculous because of how big he was and how little I was, you know? Like every time I carried him, it looked like an ant carrying a big piece of Dorito. Because Rabideau's body was 230 pounds of man. And my body was 130 pounds of middle school lesbian. Like, not even the type of lesbian body that would be like, "I don't see why coach won't let us females play football." It was more of the, "I think I like girls." But he was right, though. And I'll tell you this story before I get out of here, man. He was right, because we went to Iraq one time, and we got in a firefight, right? We got in a gunfight, right? And what happened was we pushed the enemy up against the Euphrates River, right? But we were in a palm grove, so there was a lot of palm trees, a lot of brush, and we couldn't really see anything. And we're ducked down there, and the bullets are flying back and forth, right? And all of a sudden, I hear somebody calling me to throw a grenade. They're like, "Sergeant Sanchez, throw a grenade!" As soon as he said that, I was like, "You throw a grenade." The bullets are up here. That's why we're all down here, man. And he's like, "Just throw a grenade!" And I was like, "Are you sure? Because there's a lot of trees, man. That shit could bounce back and hit us." And he goes, "Just throw the fucking grenade." And I was like, "God damn it." So I grabbed the grenade, right, and I pulled the pin, and then I get up on a knee, and I chuck it as hard as I can, and then I get down for the explosion, and all I hear is, and then somebody yells at me, like, "Damn it, Sanchez, you threw it too far and landed in the fucking river." And I was like, "Well, don't yell at me. Like, we're on the same team. Like, don't focus on the negative shit, you know. At least now we know they're not in the fucking river, you know." But I think the reason I threw it so hard was because I was overcompensating, you know. Because when I was in high school, I was in the baseball team for 2 days. Because that's how long it took me to find out that I threw like a bitch. So it was no surprise to me when I got to basic training and all the drill sergeants were yelling at me. They're like, "Damn it, Texas, why can't you throw a grenade? It's just like throwing a baseball." I was like, "I know, it's fucking difficult." Plus, it's heavy, man. It's made out of metal. I didn't know it was made out of metal. It's like, of course it's made out of metal. It's supposed to kill people. I was like, well, you can catch more flies with honey, drill sergeant. Yeah, wouldn't that be great if that's how a grenade actually worked, right? Like you throw a grenade, a bunch of honey goes everywhere. And it actually works, right? Like the enemy's like, well, I want to keep fighting, but I'm so sticky. My neck keeps doing the thing where it sticks to your shoulder. I'm gonna go wash off in the river, you know. They're like, oh, don't go in the river. They're throwing grenades in the river. That's how they get you. It's honey grenade, river grenade. That's fine. Dude, I think after a while the enemy started knowing when it was me throwing the grenade every time it landed short. Because they started doing that little league thing. All right, everybody, bring it in. Guys, thank you so much. That's my time. I'm in Los Angeles.
Nothing like a good comedy bit from I really would like to see that honey grenade. I so want to see that.
It don't matter how many times you hear that; it's still funnier than shit.
It is, and I put things out there. I ain't heard back from Christopher Titus, so that might take a while. I did get a response from him, but you know, him being the superstar he is, I'm sure he's busy as fuck. But you know, we get him. If not, we'll keep going because he's still funny as shit. And there's actually a lot of veteran comedians that are out there. So, you know. What else you got for us this morning there, big boss?
That fucking prick terrorist. They're saying that max he's looking at is 20 years in prison.
That's it.
20 years. That's it. Now, I'm sorry, but they need to fucking make an example of this motherfucker. I would make his ass do fucking time. And I'm talking hard, drawn out time. Not no fucking 20-year stint and then out and goes and does it again. No, because you know what's going to happen at the end of the 20 years. He gets out probably within 15 for good behavior. Mm-hmm. If that's the case, or if he doesn't get murdered in prison first, which that wouldn't be so bad either. But, you know, yeah. I mean, he if he gets out and makes it out without any issues, it's going to come down to, well, he's going to be a pissed off son of a bitch. And then at that point, you know what's going to happen. He's going to try again. He's going to try again. And what I see it, I mean, if it's going to come down to that, you might as well just fucking go ahead and butcher this dude and give his ass life.
Peace and said kill him. You know what? A lot of people, there may be a lot of people that disagree with me when I say this, but you know what? I think we do need to take it back to the old days. An eye for an eye, you know, tooth for a tooth. Yo, these people out here, you want to be a child molester, you need to die. Sorry.
Yep.
You're gonna come out here and you're gonna strap pipe bombs. You want to be a suicide bomber? Either kick them out of the damn country, or feed them to the wolves. I mean, you know,
I agree.
Shit used to be so much more. Shit used to be so much more damn. Oh, I don't know how to put it. Back when it was, you know, kings and queens and shit that ruled, you know, the lands and stuff. Yeah, shit was fucking gruesome. But people also learned their fucking lesson real damn quick. And if you look at it, not just on the bad side about discipline, but how much did people actually help each other back then? A fucking shit ton. I mean, you had to. You had to help people farm. You had to help the blacksmiths. You had to help build the towns and everything else. I mean, we're still helping each other today, but nowhere near on the level that we used to. That's right, Jason. It's all political nowadays. You know, and that is, you know, I'm not saying that we should be under a dictatorship because I don't believe in that. I do believe in our constitutional rights. But our politicians have their ways of getting around that sometimes. And yeah, kiss my ass. So, just saying. Just saying.
I agree.